It's a little bit, got a bit of sun in that bit. I don't know why I got sun there for. Let's move down a little bit. Because it blocks the screen out sometimes, and I'll do that. Yeah. So today, would you believe it's, because it's not yet, but it says it's going to be 26 in the shade. But I can feel it's warming up now. And I first went out this morning because I've just done another property, a Neptuno 4-bed. Thomas, you're a top man. Well done for being first in. Top man. Yeah. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn it around, but not, you're going to see that pillar. There it is. I got the sun in my face today. So there it is. Look at that. It's nearly blue sky. It's sort of, I think it's going to be blue sky later on this afternoon, but it's got a bit cloudy this morning. I mean, when I first got up about 7:30, we was probably talking about 17, and when I went out about 11, it's coming up to about 19. But hopefully, as they say later on, it's going to be 26. Can you believe that? I can't. But, you know, hey-ho, they probably will be 26. Yesterday it was 20, I think it was 24 yesterday, which, you know, just nuts. So I'm messing about the gimbal thing again. I'm just trying to get that glare out of my screen, if that's possible. Right, anyway, let's get on with it. So Susan, the lady that's won the stickers, the free sticker Sunday, even though I know she was on yesterday, I need your name and address. So, like I said before, you can contact me through on YouTube on my About page, but I know if you watch me on your phone or your TV, you won't see that About page. So if you can't see me on the About page, for the email address I'm on about, you can contact me through Messenger, or you can contact me, a lot of people contact me, believe it or not, on Instagram. You can send a message on there, because you don't want to broadcast it where you live. Anyway, and I've got to give out a big shout out to John. He knows who he is. He's a top man. He's contributed to my coffee fund, because he knows it's Christmas. John, thank you very much, most appreciate. And if you didn't know, below this video in the description, there's a link to my coffee fund, if you want to be generous. Anyway. So, today's question, yet again, is from my top man, Robert. He's given me a long list of questions, which is fantastic, because this is what I like talking about. So, today's question is, when you lived in the UK, did you cancel your BBC TV licence? If you had to go back to the UK, would you bother watching BBC and getting the licence? Good question, that. I had to think about that when I saw it last night. And yeah, we had to, obviously, because the last thing I wanted was them chasing me for more money. So yeah, I had to, I think you go online or something. I think, or even actually on the TV licence form, there's a way of letting them know, you know, you're not going to be there anymore. Cancelled it that way. I tell you, the biggest pain was, to be honest, was the internet. I had obviously, most of us then, maybe it's different now, but we had to do ours through the telephone line. So BBC, British Telecom, they wanted 3 months notice, and they still took out a payment when I cancelled it. So I wasn't happy with British Telecom, rip-off gits. So if I ever went back to the UK for whatever, would I apply for a TV licence? No. I've seen, you know what, I've seen some YouTube channels now where you can actually go online, you can cancel your TV licence. I think you've got to go for a load of ticky things where you tick off that you're not watching BBC or whatever else that you've got to have a TV licence for. I've heard that they've actually put up the TV licence. I think they said it put it up by an extra 10 quid. I mean, was it something like 164 quid a year or something like that? I don't know, it might be even more. So now I'll be honest, Robert, I would not apply, because I didn't know you could cancel it like that. Apparently you can. Obviously they don't make it known, do they? But I wouldn't personally want to watch I watch BBC here. This is a daft thing, you know. I can watch it here, and I don't pay a license. Now I don't know. It doesn't. Obviously, they must know I'm watching it, and there's nothing on there when I am watching it about I've got to pay for the TV license. I think if I wanted to download something, maybe if I wanted to do a playback, but thinking about it, I watched playback on BBC. I'm sure I did see one thing about, are you a TV license subscriber? But anyway, no, I would not pay for that, because that's one of the, I know it's not a huge saving, but it is a saving, isn't it? It's just something else that, to be honest, this day and age, with all the other things, with Netflix, Amazon, why would you want to pay for a TV license unless you are a dedicated BBC watcher? I mean, I can remember growing up as a young lad, and the BBC then was a broadcasting site. It was showing you information about how to drive properly, what to do when you cross the road, those sort of things. They don't do that now, do they? But anyway, other than they're celebrities, and they keep on, so I'm moaning now, they keep on and on, these TV programmes, celebrities. Why don't they just have ordinary people like they used to? I'm fed up with I mean, some of those celebrities are not even celebrities. They're just somebody. I'm not on there, am I? I mean, you know, I just don't. Anyway, so it's Tuesday. I don't even mention what date. So it's Tuesday the 12th. Do you know what it's going to be? So it's probably talking about 2 o'clock. 26 in the shade. And I must say, it is definitely warming up now. We've got no wind. But as from tomorrow, the temperatures are dropping. I think tomorrow they're on about 19 again. But hey, I think the weather's still looking good. So yeah, I've got to thank John for the coffee fund, top man. I've got another good question tomorrow from Robert, which is even more amazing. So, guys, as always, thank you much for popping in. I'll catch you tomorrow. Probably maybe about this time. I haven't got a lot going on at the moment. I've just been contacted by somebody saying, do you want to go out exploring? And to be honest, just not in the mood for it at the moment. But I think what it is, I've wound down for the end of the year now. And I think next year, yeah, I must get out a little bit more. But anyway, I'll tell you about that next year. Anyway, as always, thank you much for watching. Adios amigos, catch you tomorrow. I've got 14 in the house, I've got 10 likes. That's good enough for me.